Well, hey guys, how's it going? It is me, LazyB, and we are back with another castle of Heroes of Might and Magic. I thought maybe of making this one the last one because I have the least amount of complaints slash gripes about this one. But we're gonna go with this and leave the nature thing for the last one, unless they're gonna reveal something new. Like the castle, they are still hiding. Anywho, let's start. I like this one. It is still very high fantasy-esque, but it makes more sense here. It is still in the style of Heroes of Might and Magic 5, 6, 7. It is more of the like purple elven-esque dungeon, less horny statues of elves, more dragon and snake stuff, which is pretty cool. And all the fancy like stuff underground makes kind of sense with the Greek slash Roman style buildings, especially like the main building. Looks great. I don't know how it will look on the ground, English no. But like as an underground building makes a lot of sense and very cool. Also, probably it's not it, but I'm imagining it like the entrance is somewhere up there and you just go through the whole building, and this is like if from here you enter into like this cave area, if it makes sense. Like the entrance is somewhere up there and all of this is hidden. I imagine it like this because it is much cooler like this for me. There's some kind of a thing flying around here. Okay, bats. A big... Oh, that's a dragon? That's a very slim looking dragon. Anywho, let's see the other castles. Also, the biggest gripe I have about this castle is the tail going through this building. Very unnecessary. It looks cool enough. You could... I think they kind of made it a little bit darker, or they're gonna make it darker. But yeah, why? And you can kind of see the inspiration they took. It is kind of like this. This is more fancy schmancy high fantasy. You have a minotaur here made of stone. This one I like less. Also because Heroes 7 and 6 are abominations. But overall it has some stuff in it. Some like interesting stuff, not like some other castles. But in Heroes 6 they did this, whatever this wall is. Heroes 6 they just like threw up something, and they decided, oh yeah, that will be it. I don't know what's going on here. They made it kind of purple, darkish. The idea is probably cool. This building is kind of nice, but I prefer the 7th version than this. And as some and most of the castles in the Olden era, they are very influenced by Heroes 5. I know there's some Russian or Russian-speaking developers in Heroes Olden era. Heroes 5 was developed by Neval and a Russian company. Also, as far as I know, like the original one, the one you have in the game, doesn't have that armor on. So this is a friendly version of the picture from Steam. I like this idea a lot, but it was very heavy on those women statues. You have one here, you had a bigger one here with like snakes or whatever. It was very heavy female. Here we go, we have some here. Female elf dungeon dominatrix type of stuff. Heroes 4. I think that's enough said. And then Heroes 3. This is where they started going underground, I think. As far as I remember, Heroes 2 and 1 were still above ground. I like the dragon building the most here. Just a freaking huge cave with a bunch of torches and gold and diamonds and stuff. This is their grail. Kind of stupid looking, but makes sense in the grand scheme of things. I really like the castle. It looks very fortified, it looks dark, it looks underground. Magic, Medusas, the portal thing, the Minotaurs tucked into a corner in a shady area, like in the dark area, so try and maybe not go there. The same thing with the Manticores. They're also like in a dark cave in a corner. Like you have like dangers in every corner in this place. It looks so cool. It looks very on par. The buildings are kind of mushroom things, but that I guess is for the triglyphides. They're the main force of the building slash warrior slash army slash everything. They're like the workers of this castle. Or slaves, depending on how you want to look at it. Well, then you have Heroes 2. It looks like a castle of like a dark mage. It has like a different type of fantasy in it as Heroes 3. Heroes 3 looks a little bit different, but more closer to what we have in the newer games. Here we go for a completely different theme. You have a swamp here, I think, for the Hydras, if I'm correct. You have the gargoyles here. You have the Griffins war. Yeah, in Heroes 2 the Griffins war in this castle, in the dungeon. Overall, you have like some elements that suggest that it is more like cavey, undergroundy, but it's not. It's above ground. Well, and Heroes 1 is more of the same, but with less graphics and a little bit of an easier thing to, you know, to craft, because Heroes 1 was very limited. Also, you have a smaller swamp here. The dragons are in kind of a giant black rocket with fire going on the sides. You have the gargoyles, you have the minotaurs. The minotaurs, you have the centaurs, and it's pretty simple. Now let's see what we have in the new one. In the new old one, dungeon faction reveal. I don't know about if the crown is made of gold or something and it's shining in the finished version, I can take it. If it's like fiery or whatever, it will look stupid. But the fire in the eyes is pretty cool. I like all the torches here. It looks like they got more budget here. The dungeon faction got more budget, got fancier, had buildings built on, because it's like, if you imagine they went underground and they kind of struggled, but now they, or well, it's in the past, so never mind. It's in their glory days when they had a bunch of free time and money and stuff. Okay, this building is less of the same structure, less of the same look. We have fancier stuff here. The outer buildings look a little bit like the hive buildings, the ones that were captured and parasitically captured and being invaded and overtaken by the Hive castle. And then that's why they join you in battle or whatever. I'm just saying stuff. What's with the statue here? This is a troglodyte, a minotaur. Knives in the back, very cool. Is that how she just goes on with her life? Okay. This looks like a vampire. Just saying. It is more consistent here. The heroes are more consistent, less like millions and millions of different styles. Well, 2-3 different styles. Okay, I can deal with it. I still wish, like, you're above ground. Maybe like put a wall here and on the other side to show that it is a defensible, a castle that can be defended and not just a bunch of buildings. Yeah, I know you have like space here and nobody can like jump up and get into the castle, but still, some defenses would be nice. Or make like the first tier of the castle like this, but when you build walls and defenses, put a wall here or something. Troglodytes, skeletons, lots of skeletons and stuff. Okay, what are we having now? Here we go. The regular one. I don't get why would you put spikes horns on them. It kind of doesn't make sense to me. Second one, here we go. We're going with the elves. I really like the elves, the dinosaur riding elves from Heroes 5, even though it didn't make any sense, but they looked cool. Okay, the first and second levels are kinda cool. What? They're the third tier now? Okay, sure. Weren't they like the fifth one? She's the fourth one, as she was. It's like we're missing something. I think we are missing something between the Minotaur and the elf with the swords. Okay, Hydra as the last one. Yeah, we're missing something. There should be more. Dragon, oh, dragon, but still, feels like there should be more. Cool, yeah, attacking, that's very cool. Okay, a speeding attack? What do you have? The Harpy style attack, got it. You hit and go back. What? Oh, that's cool. But nobody will stand in a line like this. Same. Okay. That's very cool. The Hydras look kinda strange, but fine, I guess. Not that bad. Okay. Dragon can do that. That's like special attacks that cost a specific bar, a specific resource, which fills itself in battle. Okay, let me check if there's something else. Okay, yeah, we were missing this one. Jasper Dancer. So, like him, but a female version with a knife, and she dances with the knife, with kind of like a circle-esque blade. Okay, sure. Alright, here we go. This is what I can find. A little bit different from what we saw. Oh, she shoots the blades? She throws them? That's nice. Okay, yeah, that's another archer. Probably without any close range penalties. That's what I get here. I remember seeing something of it like being more foggy, more muted, maybe have like a little bit more lighting in it. Kind of similar to what they did with the Necropolis, but I cannot seem to find it. So maybe there was no changes, or they pulled it back and they're gonna change a little bit more. Overall, I don't have big gripes with this castle. Looks pretty cool. Small changes like removing this tail through the building, making it darker because it's underground, and maybe more like ancient Greece, Roman style buildings, and less of, oh yeah, there's more here, but make it more like look more ancient, because this one isn't looking that way. This one looks a little bit different. There's like a small amalgamation of different stuff, especially this one. This one looks very like not connected to anything in this castle. Anywho, what do you guys think? I think this one again is the least problematic one. Maybe the units remove the horns from the triglyphides, the spikes from their heads, and I don't know, nothing bad to say. It's fine, it's decent, but if you're changing everything else, maybe give some love to this one also. Alright? And yeah, if you guys have any ideas of what to change, or if I missed something, write in the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.